For Perth.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I move the motion standing in my name. Mr Speaker, WA has been really bringing home the bacon for the national economy very much over the past decade. But now WA really does need some very, very serious attention. And unfortunately, it is quite clear that Prime Minister Abbott and the coalition government basically take Western Australia for granted. They see it as a blue state, and as such, we just simply are not getting the focus and the attention that we need to deal with these serious economic issues that we are now facing. Indeed, such is the Prime Minister's distorted sense of himself that he seemed to believe that the mere fact of his election would create an economic miracle. He told Western Australians just before the election, "I know you know, there's not much wrong in this state. I know you know, there's quite a bit wrong with our country right now, but there's almost nothing, my friends, that a change of government wouldn't be improved." Well, clearly he had no concept of the headwinds that were already threatening the mining industry. But he did go on to say, and this is, I guess, one of the few election commitments that he has kept, that he would model his government on WA's Barnett government, and he certainly has done that. We have seen, like WA, we have seen deficits skyrocketing, we see unemployment is rising, and there has been dramatic declines in confidence and business confidence and business investment. Now, very critically, the unemployment rate in WA has increased from 4.6% to 6.1% since this government has been elected. So that is 25,000 more people unemployed in Western Australia. And indeed, most people in Western Australia believe that those figures are really under-reporting the real impact of the economic downturn, with the reality being masked by the reality of greater unemployment being masked by the fact that many people are still working through redundancy payments. Economic growth. He promised that we were going to build a stronger economy, but in reality, economic growth has declined to just over 2%. And indeed, the state final demand in Western Australia, which excludes exports and therefore provides us with a clearer picture of the domestic economy, fell by 2.6% in the year to June 2015. We look at business and consumer confidence in Western Australia. 75% of business is in the CCI, most recent CCI survey said that they expected that the economy would deteriorate in the coming years. That's 75%. And I guess that is matched by the Roy Morgan's business confidence indicators that came out recently, which showed that there had been a plummeting from 136 points to just 102 points in August 2015. And consumers are also pessimistic. 56% of respondents to a CCI survey of consumer confidence predicted it would be coming, that the economy would worsen during the year. Now, we all accept that commodity prices are not within the control of government, but we do expect a government to have a bigger vision for our state than simply cutting the wages of baristas and taking steps that actually undermine the diversification of our economy. Now, we look at what is happening with the renewable energy industry. WA has a very vibrant, or we had a very vibrant renewable energy industry in solar, in wave, and in wind, and indeed in the development of battery technology. But we have lost, since the Abbott government came in, over the space of 2014, we lost almost 1,000 jobs in the renewable energy sector as a direct result of Tony Abbott's systematic attacks on the renewable energy industry. go on and talk about the comments that have been made by renewable industry leaders across Western Australia, that how this industry has been taken backwards by the negative policies, by the uncertainty that was created around the renewable energy target.
Order. The member's time has expired.